Hello, people. From first law of thermodynamics, we understand energy is conserved. Second law of thermodynamics defined a property called entropy, which we learned is always generated and it cannot be destroyed. Now, second law defined one more property called exergy. The question is exergy generated for an isolated system? We will answer in this video. Consider an isolated system. Apply energy balance and entropy balance for this isolated system. The change in energy of the system is equal to E2 minus E1. For an isolated system, since there is no energy interaction, this quantity E2 minus E1 is equal to 0. And the change in entropy for an isolated system is equal to the entropy generated. Therefore, S2 minus S1 is equal to S generated. Multiply entropy balance equation by T naught, which is the temperature of the surrounding. Upon multiplication, it yields T naught S generated is equal to T naught S2 minus S1. Subtract this equation from the energy balance equation. It is minus T naught S generated is equal to E2 minus E1 minus T naught S2 minus S1. On the left hand side of the energy balance, it is 0. Therefore, 0 minus T naught S generation is minus T naught S generation. We know for an isolated system, the change in exergy is given by this equation. Since it is an isolated system, there is no change in volume, and hence the middle term in the exergy equation can be cancelled, and the exergy change for the isolated system is now given as x2 minus x1 is equal to E2 minus E1 minus T naught S2 minus S1. Compare this exergy equation with the equation shown in red color. Right hand side of both the equations are the same. Therefore, we can write change in exergy is equal to minus T naught S generated. Change in exergy is equal to minus T naught S generated. What is this entropy generation? Yes, earlier we discussed entropy generation is always positive. In the limiting case, for reversible process, entropy generation is equal to 0. For the real or the irreversible processes, it is always positive, and hence, in the right hand side of the equation, T naught is a temperature which is also positive, and S generation is also positive. Therefore, we can write minus T naught S generation is always less than or equal to 0. It cannot be greater than 0 because entropy generation is always positive. Exergy of an isolated system always decreases. Exergy destruction. To learn about this, first we will write what is the exergy change for an isolated system. Just now we discussed exergy change for an isolated system is equal to minus T naught S gen, which is less than or equal to 0. Meaning, exergy change is always less than or equal to 0 for an isolated system. This can be written as exergy destroyed is equal to T naught S gen, which is always greater than or equal to 0. The Exergy destruction principle is now given as if Exergy destroyed or destruction is equal to 0, then it is a reversible process. If Exergy destroyed is greater than 0, then it is an irreversible process. If Exergy destroyed is less than 0, then the process is impossible. What we infer from this is Exergy destroyed is always positive. Therefore, Exergy is not generated, but it is destroyed. Exergy is the available energy. Therefore, available energy decreases because Exergy is destroyed. From first law, we learned energy is conserved. From second law, we learned entropy is generated. From second law again, we learned exergy is destroyed. Thank you.